but with non-academic goals like socialization, seems like obvious places to be inclusive, but a lot of families don't think to include these kind of goals in an IEP. So are there some examples that we should consider to put into our IEPs that promote that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So thinking about like what types of skills should my child have with other peers, right? And so thinking about what happens during the day. All the kids come in the classroom during the day. And if my child is working on greeting, like that would be a very appropriate goal to have perhaps in, having those reciprocal exchanges, peer work or group work. So you can distinguish between the two, peer work, group work, and thinking about like, what are those skills within that time? If I'm getting reports that during group work, Johnny is having challenges working with his peers or getting upset when things don't go his way, then thinking about, okay, well, what can I add in? So when students break up into groups and are working on cooperative group work with priming and with specific group work rules that have been reviewed with Johnny will, follow the rules and utilize this replacement behavior when he gets frustrated, or will communicate in an appropriate way with his peers when things are challenging or frustrating, right? So thinking about, okay, what are those specific things that happen in a classroom all the time, and what is my child really thriving in, and what are some areas for growth? What's the next area for growth? And how do I implement the strategies needed into the goal so that they can be successful in that setting, and so that we can make sure that the adults in that setting are actually implementing those things too.
And I also, when you were talking, I was thinking about setting too, about like recess or lunch, or also, organic parts, non-academic parts of the day also, that you could, naturally build that in when kids are socializing, to also make sure that if your child doesn't want to be, that they're not, sitting in their, maybe in their special education class with just their class for lunch, or that they are joining specials like art and things, and they're going to PE with other kids, or, and with PE, like maybe you're, it's, peer models, just really, again, writing those kind of things into all of the settings for whatever makes sense.
Yeah. Yes. The lunch thing, I mean, I'm still, in my mind it's so wild to see so many schools still segregating their lunch tables. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard kids who really want to go sit at their third grade class's lunch table, and the aides or the teachers won't let them. Yeah. And so, those are, if that's going on for you, or that is the tendency at your school, and your child wants to eat lunch with peers at their grade level who are not maybe in their classroom specifically. Different schools have different rules, but considering writing that into your goal.